Hello, my dear children. Very good morning. You're most welcome in class 11th accountancy. We are on the topic of financial statement with adjustment. How the adjustments are adjusted in financial statement, how the income statement is prepared, balance sheet is prepared. You are going through practical question. I, R.R. Tripathi from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur, is going to explain. Yes, today GST on adjustment items, very important items. This one is the GST. Just how these are adjusted in financial statement. You know it very well. What's the rate of GST given in information? How this one is calculated? When we purchase the good, the organization purchases the goods, the GST is charged. That is the input CGST and SGST. Whatever the rate given, you know it very well. It has been explained in offline classes. Now, in online classes, through the video, I would like to tell you again, I would like to revise the GST, goods and services tax levied by the government on the essential item which are able to impose the GST. Now see how these are adjusted in final account. When we purchase the good, the GST is charged, that is input GST, that CGST, SGST, IGST, CGST refer, central GST, SGST refer, state GST and IGST, interstate GST. Now the GST charged, just the input CGST, that is the assets, it is shown in trial balance in debit column. Because of that, this one is the assets of the organization when the goods are purchased. Output CGST, whatever the GST collected by the traders to pay for the government, that is called output GST, that is the liability side. In balance sheet it is shown, and input GST in assets column, that is shown. Now dear children, GST on adjustment item, suppose that the expenses incurred. One thing I would like to tell you, just the wages and salary exempted from GST, remember. Now suppose that outstanding GST levied on outstanding expenses. First, outstanding expenses. Means whatever the expenses incurred during the accounting period but not paid yet, these are called the outstanding expenses. And suppose that outstanding rent that is given 10,000. suppose that in outstanding rent given 10,000 for example, just the journal entry will be, adjustment entry will be rent account debit, rent account debit, input C GST account debit, input S GST account debit to outstanding rent, to outstanding rent. Suppose that GST is 10,000, rent is 10,000, the GST 9% is 900 and 900. The total outstanding rent will be 11,800 included GST. This will be the entry, adjustment entry will be passed for the rent whether that is outstanding. Now next one point to be noted. If the outstanding expenses, outstanding rent will be is shown in the inside of the trial balance, the GST will not be charged. Why? What is the reason behind it? That's why the GST have been already adjusted in the rent. So that is given inside of the trial balance. Whether the GST, outstanding GST or expenses given outside of the trial balance, it will be charged. Because of that, the GST is not adjusted in such items. So this one is the outstanding expenses. Second one, prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses. Now see over here, in prepaid expenses, that is the expenses, what is prepaid? Expenses not incurred during the accounting period. Such expenses are not incurred during the accounting period but paid in advance. That's why, because of that, these are in such types of expenses, the GST already adjusted. Because of this one is paid in advance, and when the payment expenses will be paid to the particular person, just the personal account it shows, it refers to the personal account, that GST will be charged. That could be charged. Now in prepaid expenses, because of that, it has been already charged. Suppose that any prepaid expenses, prepaid rent or prepaid other types of the premium, insurance premium that is given. Suppose that, for example, 8,000 rent will be paid, 3,000 is paid for the next year, For example, rent paid is 8,000. Suppose that rent, one of the item paid for the 8,000, that is given in trial balance, and it is in additional information that is being given, that 3,000 or 4,000, that is advance. So in prepaid expenses, already when the expenses charged, the GST input, CGST and SGST will be charged. For example, suppose that prepaid rent account debit. Suppose that that is given 10,000 also. 10,000 account debit prepaid rent account debit to rent account, that is the, suppose that for example just the prepaid expenses of rent 10,000, out of which 4,000 is prepaid. Suppose that we have to pass this one 4,000 this way, and the entry previous year have been passed, what, or just the rent account debit input C GST debit input S GST debit to bank. Suppose that this one is the 10,000, 9%, 900, 11,800. Suppose that this one is the given in trial balance. Just like now come to the accrued income. Accrued income, the income earned but not received. That is the income of the particular assessment year, but not received. That is called 3-month accrued income. Accrued income. In accrued income, the GST, how the GST will be charged. Now see here, accrued, suppose that for example commission. Commission, that is 10,000, and out of which 4,000 is accrued, means earned, commission earned 10,000, that is given in trial balance. 10,000 and the accrued commission given. Commission received 10,000, 4,000 accrued. So the journal entry will be accrued commission commission account debit to commission account, to commission to output C GST to output S GST account. Just this one is the account and this one is the account and this one is the account. This one is the accrued commission. Suppose that 9% each are chargeable. This one is the adjustment entry will be that is given accrued commission 10,000. So here we can write 10,000 in credit column and 9% 900 CGST 900 SGST 11,800. This one is the item that is given, my dear. And unaccrued means not earned the commission during the assessment year but also paid in advance. So the entry will be just like the prepaid expenses, whatever the expenses incurred and whatever the income received in advance. My dear, the GST is adjusted. This is the proper way. Very funny item you can find in accountancy. But whether some mistakes or may be committed by the accountant, your question will be wrong. So be careful in adjusting the GST on final account. Remember, again I would like to explain outstanding expenses. Suppose that whatever the expenses incurred, suppose that 10,000 outstanding expenses are just incurred during the year but not paid. So on the payment time the GST will be charged. Just suppose that 10,000 outstanding something given and 9%, suppose that 9 central CGST and 9% state GST, just the 18%. So 10,000 into 18 upon 100 is equal to 1,800 and the total outstanding GST will be 11,800. I think this will be clear for the sake of you. And so like that the prepaid expenses just paid in advance, whatever the amount, suppose that a rent paid 10,000 given inside of the trial balance. But remember, point to be noted, whether the outstanding expenses given inside of the trial balance, the GST will not be charged. Because of that, it has been already charged. And whether the outside of the trial balance given prepaid expenses, it will not be charged because on the payment time it has been already charged. These are the expenses incurred, and now come to the point of income. Just like these are the expenses and this one is the income, accrued income. Suppose that commission earned during the assessment year but not received, 10,000 outside of the trial balance given, on charging accrued commission account debit to commission 10,000 and 18% GST. That will be the output GST, because output GST refers the amount collected for the GST when GST is levied by the government just this will be the liability of the GST. In balance sheet, whatever the difference amount, whether the input GST is more than the output GST, in assets column, just the input GST minus output GST, whatever the difference will be shown in the assets column. Whether the output GST is more than the input GST, just in liabilities column, it will be shown by difference amount, means output GST minus input GST. That's all for the day. That is the GST on adjustment items given. Thank you very much. Keep on watching, my dear, and try to understand the fact, whatever the information given in the question, and we have to quote the example of many. Thank you.